Good evening and welcome to Red Arrows Racing. I'm your host and commentator. My name is James and we are ready for Season 5, Round 2. We're in Hungary for our sprint and full race. Just want to make sure that you can all hear me. Let me just get in the stream. Bear with me a sec. Yep, seems like so far so good. Right, so let me just put this link in the chat for everybody. Just give me a couple of seconds. There we go. Done that. Right. Just wait a couple of minutes for the session to start. I have started the stream about 5 minutes early, so we're just waiting on some drivers. According to my notes, this is a debut for Hungary in Red Arrows. We've never used the circuit before, so I have no data of previous Red Arrows races here, but we have 19 drivers checked in for tonight. I believe it is only Hellbound in the Alfa Romeo missing. He's being replaced by SLH, who's reserving tonight. He's an Alpha Tauri for some reason. Is there something going on that I've not seen? Let me just resort to my notes. Alpha Tauri should be Ben and Oliver. And only Ben is now checked in, so yeah, it's 18 drivers. So we're missing Oliver and we're missing Hellbound. So yeah, SLH is fine in that. That's fine. So that's all good. So we should have 19 on the grid then. So we're missing those two on reserve. Like I said, this is a debut for this circuit in this championship. We'll look to the championship. Not much data at the moment because we're on round 2. But for the first time in his Red Arrows racing career, Super Calgon leads a championship. Let's see how long he can keep hold of that for. The other business tonight is that we are, for this season, now resorting to the traditional point scoring method, so the real life system for point scoring, so no more reverse grid and no more 20 points for a win. It will just be the 8 for tonight. As we wait for our remaining drivers to join the session. So we'll go over my notes because I won't get much time in quali, because I'm assuming that's going to be just a one shot. It is. So it's a 2.72 mile lap. There are 14 corners, 8 to the right and 6 to the left. 2 DRS zones here. It's the main straight and the between turns 1 and 2. But it's a double hit, so there's only one detection zone, and that is before the last corner. Let me just confirm that. I think it's just before the last turn. And it is, yeah. It's just before turn 14. So near enough on the pit entry. However, is a reverse, so resorts to looking at the league stats and the standings. So at the moment, like I said, it's Calgon off to an early lead. Him and Always Guan are also leading the team's championship, but only a point gap in the team's championship. So Super Calgon picked up the 25 for his win, but Always Guan didn't manage to pick up any points in the first race. Zuri and Percival in the Red Bull are on 24, so just like I said, just a point down. Zuri is second in the championship with 18 points, and then Liam in P3 on 15. P3 in both championships there, as Aston Martin are in 3rd place. Of our 2 former active Red Arrows champions, Ben on no points at all from that first race, unfortunately a DNF for him, and on 4 points for a P8 finish. If anyone's watching along, who is your money on for the race win tonight? Like I said, I'm not sure who is the best around here, due to not having any previous race notes. I probably should have gone and had a look at the time trial, but it's a bit too late to do that now. We should be getting ready to go any second, but we're missing a couple here. Who are we missing? So we're missing a Ferrari. That should be Ant. Don't know why he's not about. He's checked in. And we're missing the Aston Martin of Liam. So 2 league owners aren't here. Or have they just not selected their car? Nope, that seems like a bizarre one to me. Are they in the chat at all? Not seeing anything in the chat or anything like that. So, no idea why they're not about. So we'll see if we're going to wait for them or we're going to go without them. Again, apologies for this. We should be on the way, but we're not. I've already warned Calgon that I normally go to the championship leader in the one-shot quali, so he already knows the pressure's on. Let's hope he doesn't do a Spurs. Liam in the chat there saying he's en route, so hopefully he's not going to be too long. And we can get racing around the Hungary ring, a circuit first used in F1 in, I believe, 1986, and race went to Nelson Piquet, I believe. Liam, as I said, is in the chat, so hopefully, as I said, not too long. And Calgon has predicted an immediate track limits for himself, so I think he's covered all bases there. Track limits are easy to come across on this circuit. It's like I said, a 14 corner circuit, but the only real moment of peace you get is that back straight. It's the only real chance to overtake there, or maybe into turn 2 on the second DRS. This circuit is a relentless assault of corners. As we'll soon bear witness to. Always tricky on tyres here to keep the tyres in the window, because they will be screaming out from the work you put in. As I said, a real relentless assault on the tyres here, a relentless assault corners. So we've heard from Liam there, but not Anne, so I wonder if he's going to make it. Hopefully he will. So we can get as full a grid as possible. There are some people rearing up. I wonder if that's just through frustration, whether that's they know something that I don't. Liam is in now, so I think that might be us getting ready to go. Liam's here, and we've got people rearing up, so hopefully this is us now. With a grid of 18. So not quite full, but should still be hectic. Oh no, I've got 19 now. There we go. Brilliant. That is an in, so I've got 19. So, and we are ready to go. People are rearing up. Let's go then. So here we go, session about to start. We'll see what kind of conditions we've got. I will just open up my notes while we're here for the tyre information. Let me find that. So for Hungary, the race will be 35 laps. The softs go 11 laps, mediums 20, and the hards 27. So by that, the combination of soft and hard will get you around 38 laps. So this theoretically should be a comfortable soft hard one stop. I wonder if people will do that, or whether they'll go for the safe option, or if they even get that option, because this looks like heavy rain here for the one shot quali. It should be a 12 lap sprint race, so if it is dry, 12 lap sprint, and my data says the softs will go 11 laps, so it might just be possible to gamble on the soft tyre, whether anyone takes that or not, or whether, like I said, we're in conditions to play that. We'll see. But certainly for the quali we've got rain, and it looks really heavy, so it looks like it's going to be a full wet conditions for us. Session about to start, and as advertised, I'll try and find Super Calgon when I can. Where's he gone? We've got SLH gone already. Oh, he's on him there as well. Now we're on him. Right, okay, here we go. So, round turn 2. Going into turn 3 there. Blind turn 4 now. This is where Massa had his accident. Gets around that okay. Yeah, very easy to do track limits there. Because you want to push a bit too hard and you just go that white line. Tricky chicane coming up. How does he handle it? The guys on board. Cuts it just as much as you're allowed to, but it looks like they've lost a lot of time. They're down to P13 now. Back end looks like stepped out a little bit there. We're currently in P13 as we enter the third sector. Estimates there explain why he invalidated there. He was part of the quali ban bunch from the last race of last season, so that's still in play. So he'll start from the back in the AlphaTauri as we now cross the line. So Ant goes P1. We'll take the pole for the sprint. Thompson P2. As we saw, Calgon we're on board with gets P13. So our sprint will look like Ant P1, Thompson P2, Bishop impressive P3, P4 for Joshua Wilker, that's also impressive. Striker P5, Liam P6, Meldav P7, Chrissy P8, Casper P9, then Pinto, Murph, Shadow, Calgon, QHID, Shepan, Percival, Always Grind, Juria surprise in P18, and SLH in P19. Juria was like the shock of the bunch, so we might have to keep an eye on him, see how he progresses through the field. He'll want to be on a recovery drive, not like him to be that far down the field. But our last season's champion takes pole for the sprint. Can he hold on? I'm expecting everyone to be on medium tyres here for this, as we are in the dry. But like I said before, that one-shot quali is a 12-lap sprint, and the SOT will go 11 according to my data. So you might just be able to stretch it out. You might just be able to nurse them home. Does anyone take that gamble? We'll find out soon enough. Here we go then. So we'll take a look at both the track map, and then we'll get the details up. I'll go to detail and tyres, so no one's taking that gamble, all on medium tyres. As Ant leads us round. I think we're going to ride on board with Thompson for the start to see what Ant's getaway is like from this perspective, and we'll see if Thompson can close him in. See what sort of start Thompson can get off to. And so normally the off-board cameras aren't great for the start, so we'll go on board for the first few seconds, then we'll go off into the other camera type, into the broadcast. So Joshua Wilco and Liam there, both invalidated on the lap to the grid. As we prepare for this sprint, as I've mentioned already, we are using the traditional sprint point scoring system now, so only 8 for the winner, down to 1 point for P8. As it stands, that's Chrissy. We'll go on board with Thompson to see the start, see how he gets away. SLH there, invalidated on the grid slot there. So the lights. There we go then. And we're away in the sprint. It looks like Ant's got a slightly better start than Thompson, although Thompson now through the gears, he's done a better job. Will he have a go into turn 1? He's up the inside. He does make a move. Can he make it stick? Not quite. So Ant retains the lead. Striker's up in position there into P4. Thompson now looks like he's getting him. He's got the inside of 4. Or 3, sorry. Yeah, we've got yellow flags. That's a Ferrari. That's going to be Shepan off along with Ben. We go back to the battle at the front. That's the other AlphaTauri gone. That's little SLH. As Thompson now leads from Ant, from Bish. The big gain so far. Jury up 6 places. And Percival up 5. So the Red Bulls have had a great start here. So far, Calgon's maintained position. But the Red Bulls between them are up 11 places. We're going to have a look at Jury now because he's had a great start. Let's see what he's done. Up 7. We've got Casper there, look like having a look at Murph. We'll go to that fight. Actually, we've got Murph here. Up the inside of Mel Dave. Not quite able to get him there, but maybe have a look into 2. On the outside, got to be careful here because he could come under threat from Casper. able to maintain position there. Let's see where the fights are then. So we've got the fight with P1 still ongoing. It's a bit of a gap between P4 and 5 opened up. Not many overtaking opportunities other than turns 1 and 2 really, unless someone makes a big mistake. But mistakes are possible around here with the assault of corners. All it takes is for somebody to make a little mistake and get one wrong, and you're on them. Thompson's managed to open up a bit of a lead this lap. Gets a 1:19.4, and Joshie Wilco's passed Super Striker again, so he's got that P4 back. But Striker's going to have a look down the inside into 1. Not able to make that move. Possibly under threat from Chrissy though. Chrissy himself up 2 places into P6 at the expense of Liam by the looks of it. Chrissy now having a go at Striker as he got him. Oh, big mistake there. Mistake from Striker and contact. Loses a load place there. He's down 3 places. And we've got the other McLaren QHID off. He's lost it at 4. And that front wing there. Striker dropping like a stone here, down to 11th place. After that mistake around 5, and the contact with Chrissy drops to Percival as well. So Zuri now up 8 places into P10. Gets place back from Percival. How long for? Does he need to pit? Has he got damage? And trading fastest lap with Thompson there. Good bit of damage limitation from Jury here. He's on a great recovery drive. We'll go to Liam now because he's all over the back of Chrissy. Just a couple of attempts between them. As into turn 4 they go. Yeah, not able to make a move there. QHID now in the box to replace that wing. Striker not into the box though, so he's got away with it without damage by the looks of it. Bish now looks like he's sizing up Ant, so we'll go to that. DRS should be enabled, so he will have that advantage. We've got yellow flags, that looks like a Haas, it's Murph. Murph gone. He's kept it going, but it looks like he had a problem at turn 11 there. So we'll go to the fight between Bish and should have been a stalemate down the straight because they both had DRS there, and close enough to get DRS on Thompson. But Thompson is just getting out of range of DRS there, so Ant might not be so lucky this lap. It might be Bish's place to take. A bit of a gap back to Joshie Wilco, but an impressive drive from him. He's quite well up the field here. P4 will be a fantastic result for him. Chrissy up 3 places. A strong performance from him so far. Drury now has got Super Striker. Of course he did, because he got him to the crash. Yeah, we've got Ferrari off. That's Ant gone. Ant lost it. Ant off. Drama. Be careful at the rejoin. Careful guys if anyone can hear me. Ant lost it. Gives Bish P2. Joshie Wilco in P3. Similar problem to what I believe QHID had. Lost it at turn 11. Oh, sorry, I think QHID might have been turn 4, sorry. I myself what I've seen think it was Murph, sorry, at turn 11. Looks like a strong race for the Alfa Romeos here. Right. And Aston Martin, sorry. Good mate. Seems to get with A mixed up. Aston Martin were in P3 in the championship before tonight. A P3 and P4 in this sprint will do them a world of good. Considering the teams above them are the Red Bull and the Williams, who at the moment are only scoring a single point. We'll go to Liam, who's within DRS range of his teammate. Are there team orders at Aston Martin? I'll get the team name right this time. Actually, scrap that. We'll go to Mel Dave all over the back of Chrissy, with Casper in tow. Very close to the pit wall there, Mel Dave. But has it under control. Chrissy has DRS himself there, so this might be a little bit of a stalemate, as we've seen previously. Jury up 10 places now, thanks to the position he's gained from Ant. What a drive that is. We'll go a bit further back down the field here, because we've got Pinto now all over our championship leader. And Ben's got Percival. Well, Percival dropped a couple of places there, so one of that's a mistake. We've got Pinto, like I said, all over the back of Super Calgon. And Calgon and Striker in a fight with each other by the looks of it as well. Can EP make the move? Calgon's going to have DRS of his own on Striker, but does that make Striker a sitting duck? As Calgon's going to be able to have a look at him. As EP going to try and get them both. EP up the inside here. As Calgon's got Striker. And EP not able to capitalise on that. But maybe next lap there's a chance, as Ben now joins the back of that fight as well. We've got Casper and Mel Dave and Chris all in close quarters here as well. And Liam's still on the back of Joshua Wilco. So far, no team orders at Aston Martin. Just 4 laps to go of this sprint. Ant goes fastest lap, but it's very much down to limitation at this point. P18 as it stands. A 3-car scrap here over P5. Mel Dave up the inside of Chrissy there, lucky to avoid contact, I think. We have yellow flags. That is a Haas. That looks like it's going to be Murph again, unfortunately. It might give a place to someone like Ant. No, he's got back under control. So Chrissy now is he able to defend. So far, so good for him. Mel Dave thinks better of it. Into turn 2 we go. And Chrissy able to defend. Pinto's got Super Striker by the looks of it. And Ben around the outside, can he get him as well? Around the outside. No, it goes at turn 3. Striker picks up a 3-second penalty left, multiple warnings. I'm surprised that's only one of the sessions, to be honest. Very easy to do track limits around here. Yes, Harry, unfortunately I'm your lone commentator tonight. Oh, there's a little car wide there. That's Meldev off. Jury comes through. So Jury now on the back of Meldev again. So far up 10 places in this race. Up 11 now. As he's got him, can he make it stick? Meldev's going to have the inside here. But Jury through. Up 11 places now into P7. What a sprint race it's been for him. That might not be the end of the story though. The fight is still ongoing. Thank you for asking Harry in the comments. They're asking how my legs are. For those that don't know, I ran a marathon yesterday, so yeah, the word is pain. So Casper here in P5. We've got a yellow flag out there. That's Murph again, but looks like having a terrible time this race. Unfortunately for him. We'll go back to Thompson for a second just to show that he still leads the race. We have yellow flags in sector 3. That's Ben. Ben is out of the race. It's a weird place to go off though. He's lost it on the approach to turn 12. Yeah, Harry's right here. It's not a reverse grid, so and is in trouble tonight. Whereas before the reverse grid might have bailed him out, he is in trouble. Ben in the comments there saying EP's lagging, so maybe that's the reason for his DNF. It did look like a strange place for him to retire. Between turn 11 and 12, it's so far away, you wouldn't have thought that's a mistake in turn 11. As we now rejoin Jury's progress through the field. He's on the back of Chrissy, trying to chase down P6. Casper's got Chrissy by the looks of it. So can Chrissy hold on as Thompson's about to start the final lap of this sprint race? So Jury will have DRS, Chrissy won't, Meldev will as well. But Jury too far away to do anything about it. What's the approach to turn 2 going to be like? No, it's just too far away as Casper picks up a penalty there. So at the moment, Chrissy will profit from that. We've got Mercedes off. That's Bish. Bish in problems. Bish was in P2, has a problem. And that's going to ruin his race. Down to P8 now. Gifts Jury P6. Up 12 places. What a drive that is for him. That's enabled Casper to get all over the back of Joshua Wilker here. So maybe Josh lost a lot of time there from having to get out of the way of the Mercedes of Bish, because there was a good gap he had. Casper though saying thank you very much, takes P3. Won't keep it though because of the penalties. That might be why Josh didn't put much of a fight there. So we'll see where Casper ends up, because he's not going to keep that. Cross the line P3. Thompson's your winner in the sprint. Liam P2, Joshua Wilker P3, Chrissy P4, Jury P5 in the end. Meldev P6, Casper dropped to P7 by that penalty. That's cost him a whole lot of ground. Your last point scorer for the sprint is Bish, Calgon P9, Pinto P10, Grinan P11, Percival 12, Striker 13, SLH, Shepan, Murph, and QHID, and then your sole retirement is Ben. As I've said, no reverse grid. Oh, and looks like he's picked off QHID before the line there. Super Caravan saying he had wing damage at turn 1 there, so that might explain a lot of what happened in his race. So Thompson takes his second sprint victory in Red Arrows. Can he turn it into his first Red Arrows race victory? Time will tell. He certainly has the pace. But does he have the consistency to make it happen? There's Thompson in the chat, reminding everybody that we do not need to retire from this race because we're not doing the reverse grid, so this should just be as is. We have a dry session, so we'll see what everyone decides to do on the tyres. Like I said, according to my notes, the soft-hard combination will get you around 38 laps and the race is only 35, so it is looking like it's possible. Perhaps more possible here than what it is around other circuits. Will anyone take that gamble, or will the safe medium-hard be the choice? We will soon find out, and we'll see what tyres everyone's starting on. So let's have a look then, see what everyone's done on the tyres. So only one person's taking a gamble on the softs, and that is Murph. Most of the field running mediums. QHID and Ant there. Looks like they've got into a scrap before the session's even properly underway. So most of the field running medium tyres here. The exceptions are Thompson on the hards, SLH and Shadow all running the hards, and like we said, Murph is running the softs. Thompson there got himself ahead of the field and having to slow down a bit. So we'll see how this unfolds. We'll go on board with Liam for the start to see if he can make anything of being on the softer compound than Thompson. And Liam normally known for having a good getaway, so we'll see if he can threaten Thompson to turn 1. Even more advantage for him, Thompson has missed his grid slot, so that will give Liam another 5 metres worth of advantage. Murph and Ben missing their grid slots too there, so we'll have a look on board with Liam here, see if he can get one of his infamous good starts. Should have a fairly sizable advantage on Thompson here. There's a big chance for getting into turn 1 ahead. Now I've talked about watch him mess it up. put the contact curse on Liam here. Oh, we've got a problem with the host there, by the looks of it. Thompson's left the session, so it looks like he's got problems. And Liam's not got away at all there. I wonder if we're doing perhaps a red flag situation. Carnage off the start there. Oh yeah, Carnage. It looks like we're going to do. Yeah, I think that's a red flag. Yeah, I think we're going to go to a red flag protocol there as Thompson had issues off the start. It looks like kicking from the session. Game issues. And yep, confirmed in the chat there, red flag. I think we're setting up a new lobby here, so unfortunately I'm going to have to end the stream for now, and we'll be back in a few minutes for the race. So for now, thank you for joining us, and thank you for your patience. We will be back with you shortly.
Yeah, it's a red flag because Tom